Welcome to Collecting Chaos and the Eternal Mylite Project. This is that show where I run down 30 comics that I've had for over 30 years. Well, not really. I've had them for over 20 years. But some of the ones in this stack I really have had over 30 years. Imagine that. So, let's just get to it. Today we're going to kick it off with some Harvey comics. In particular, Sad Sack's Army Life, number 16. This was published in 1967. I like these. Funny short little cartoons or stories. This one could use a little bit of a clean, a light press. I wouldn't want to go heavy on it because it is square bound. Well, it's not really square bound, but it's, yeah. And we have Sad Sack's Funny Friends featuring the General. And I'm not going to change the focus on this because some of the other ones are thicker. Could use a clean, could use a press. I probably won't do either. Not that I don't care about these comics, but you know, these are ones that I enjoy. And that was number 67. Here's number 68. And this is from 1967 also. Then we go to Sad Sack Laugh Special. This is number 34. It's from February 1967. And all of these are giants. Say, they're square bound. They're probably 64 pages. Sad Sack Laugh Special number 38. Number 52, and I believe this is from the 70s. Yeah, March of 1970. Number 53, and apparently I have two of those. Didn't know that. That's okay, I don't mind. Number 54 means one of them is going to get cleaned. Yeah. I'm going to clean this one, press it, make it look a little better, and we'll give it away. How about that? Sad Sack Laugh Special number 55. '56. '57, and this one looks like it might have been pressed in the past, but not by me. Either that or the glue is just really nasty on it. It's got a rounded corner. But I've had it long enough that it hasn't been pressed. From 1971. Number 58. And there's a lot of times that I'll see comics that people say, well, somebody pressed that badly. And in reality, it's just the way there was too much glue on it. And when it dried with the corner that was like this instead of square like that. Number 60. Number 61. Sad Sack World number 12. This is from 1967 again. This one's actually fairly clean. Here's Sad Sack World number 18. And number 25. And number 26. Now we get to readjust because I'm going to go to ROM Space Knight number 24. And these are all load grade copies. Needs a clean, needs a press, needs a fold taken out of the cover. So cleaning a press would help this out a lot. Might get it up to the very good. And here's ROM 25, and no amount of cleaning and pressing is going to make this better. It's a good comic. It will always be a good comic. That's all there is to it. It's got a big tear here next to the staple. ROM number 37 and ROM number 37. This one has water damage on it, so yeah, we're going to work on that one today, or this week too. So I'll have 2 comics that I'm working on for Friday. I mean, this one would be obvious. This would be the easiest one to clean, but I'd rather do the more difficult one. That ROM I'm going to have to wash, and the Sad Sack I'll just have to clean. ROM 41, and this has the Beyonder in it. No, the Living Tribunal and Doctor Strange. I've never had enough ROM comics to actually read any of them. These are Bronze Age. Once I get them done, fixed up, maybe I'll put them all in a lot and sell them as a lot. 1983, this is number 46. So, not Bronze Age, copper. Oh, this one's kind of interesting. It's got somebody's name in it. But nobody that's has anything to do with the comic. It's still kind of neat. I'm assuming it was given to that person on that date. Hang on a minute. Brian Garvey. Okay. I guess it did have something to do with the it's one of the inkers. Well, that's kind of cool. I'll still put it in a lot and sell it. I don't really want to keep ROM. I don't really collect it. And I've never actually read one because I've never had enough to read. I'll give all of them a light cleaning and pressing and then put them up as a lot later on. I imagine Darth Gojira, if he's watching, just went, "Ah!" That's my copy of The Shadow #1 from the 70s. 1973, Dennis O'Neil and Mike Kaluta. I wouldn't rate this one too high. Maybe a fine, very good defined copy. And there's my copy of Shadow #2. These are definitely Bronze Age, 1973, 1974, right in that area. And for comic number 30, we have the shadow number 3. I might show more of my shadows at a later date, but those were in the same box as a sad sack, so I said, why not? Now it's time to get into something more important, and that's the cover of the week. Which one is it? By a landslide of votes, this one would take it. No question asked, and it's a gorgeous cover, there's no question about it. But I'm also a huge Bone fan, big time Bone fan, and something of a Gen 13 fan, but we won't talk about that. I've got to go with the majority on this one and say Catwoman. The Catwoman 11, because it's just so gorgeous, and it kind of tells a story. I mean, so does this, but, you know, that just, yeah, and it could almost be a photo, even though we know it is painting. So, there you go. No surprise there. Everybody picked it. I think there was one person that picked this, and that was it. There's one person that said if I had included the Black Cat cover, he would have picked that one, but this blows that Black Cat cover away. Seriously, it really does. So, yeah, my cover of the week. So I guess that's going to be it for this Eternal Mylite project video. Don't forget, I release videos 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and conduct a live stream on Thursday evenings. Sometimes I go live randomly, like last night. You know, we were on for about 2.5 hours last night just because I was bored. And when I do that, it's called After Hours with Collecting Chaos. And they're never going to be scheduled. They're just going to be whenever I feel like doing them. So make sure if you watch one of my videos that you like it. You know, if you like it, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit the thumbs down if you don't like it. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. You hit thumbs up, you hit thumbs down. That doesn't bother me. You don't do anything? Yeah, okay. That kind of bothers me a little bit because that doesn't help me out at all. Comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. You got to keep informed of whenever I'm going to drop new content. And if you want to, I got a PayPal, or not a PayPal, I got a Patreon. I got PayPal too, but that's for different reasons. You can support this channel on Patreon. 100% of the Patreon is going to go to helping this channel grow. You can also just buy me a cup of coffee a lot, because that would help out too. Finally, don't forget, before you handle your comics, cards, collectibles, toys, whatever you happen to be into, make sure that you wash your hands. It's good for your comics, good for your toys. Most of all, it's good for your health. And I'm going to have to close this video so I can clean up the mess that Delco just made by hacking up a hairball. So I know that was too much information, but that's the way it goes. And we will see you on Friday's video. Well, actually, we'll see you tonight on Patrick Murphy's video, and then tomorrow on my video, or on Patrick Murphy's live stream, then tomorrow night on my live stream, and then on Friday's video. And take care, everybody. Bye.